that keeps us in guilt and shame, that blocks us from living the life of abundance that we are actually meant to live. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? How's everyone doing?
Next week we'll talk about relationships and health. This is going to be the new format of the podcast. All right. This is going to be.
How many lettuce wraps today? So I'm on my third. I made 4 lettuce wraps. So I just had 2 lettuce wraps. And I got 2 more chilling right there, but I ordered milk. I need some more. I ordered orange juice and milk and butter. So I'm waiting to have a drink. I don't want to eat those until I have a drink. But I don't want them to get cold either, but it's 8 minutes away, so we should be good. Thank you. No, it's really good. Really good. I just gotta put this password in.
First, we've got a wonderful one-day event called Heal Your
Thank you for the gifts, guys.
You can go into the show notes to get access to all of that. And second, we have a wonderful place called Awaken You.
COD? Yeah, I think I'm gonna play some COD with Ivan later. I gotta get my, I gotta go grab my,
For access to that, go into the show notes or simply go to
whatchamacallit.
/awaken you. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the new
I gotta go grab my,
questions. For those of you watching us on Spotify or YouTube, make sure to
car.
subscribe to the show.
Caddy. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Debbie, thank you for the roses. Stacy, thank you. You know what I realized? Life's not fair in the way that there's people in this chat that have to work normal jobs and that you guys have to live your life off of your paycheck. Like after living alone, like I can't believe that people actually have to live. Like, do you know how much food I make? And then you know how much tissues I use? And do you know how much drinks I drink? And I'm just like, how is it fair that people have a salary, let's say they work so hard to get a job that they like, and then hopefully it pays enough. And then, like, I don't understand that. That's what cripples people. That's what makes people not be able to do whatever they want. They literally have to figure out a life that's what's that word? Sustainable, or, you know? I just can't believe that, bro. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, no wonder. Like, sorry, I left my sweater in the car and I have garbage in the car. Bill said he's gonna clean the car when I drop it off. I hope it doesn't smell. I don't think it smells, but I'm also dirty. Oh, I don't know. It kind of stinks. I guess I could do laundry though. Welcome to adult life. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, no wonder, like, if I didn't do TikTok, like, I'll do TikTok until, like, I can't anymore. Like, obviously, until I have to get a job and shit. But when I get a job, like, dude, I'll have to work so hard to take care of my life because of how much I indulge in stuff, you know, like, and how much I want to do. So it's pretty freaking crazy to think about, honestly. I'll be like, it's constant working. The only thing I hate is that you're working for money. It's not even like you're working for yourself at the end of the day. People are working for money. You know what I mean? Which kind of sucks. Like, it's pretty crazy. It's honestly pretty crazy. Yeah, life's hard, man. Now thinking about it, not easy. I had it easy for the last little bit, so it's been easier, right? Like, I haven't really thought about it too much, but when I worked landscaping, I would have to think about it. But I guess, yeah, you budget, you save money, you buy things. It also, the good thing about it is it makes things valuable. It makes things, you appreciate things more, you know. But it's still like it's wild. Just gotta take this shit out. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I guess it's more like finding a job is more of finding a lifestyle. It's more of finding a lifestyle. So like you get doctors, they get paid a lot. It's because they have to work a lot and they have to care for a lot. You get people that work in machine operating and they're working all day, all night. You know, they'll get paid more than people that are working an easier job or whatever. So I think it's more, what do you do for work? I entertain, I show up, people like to listen to me. I worked my ass off to get to this point. You don't know how hard of a worker I am. When I'm not doing this, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be working harder than most people. And people know that. I'm one of the hardest working people out there. Even when I have something like this, I don't sit on my ass. I still work hard every single day. So, I don't know why I have to repeat that every day to freaking people that just pick on people all day. Like, do you not have anything better to do? Go make some money. Go do something with your life. Yeah, no. It's just like common sense. Okay, I got milk. I got orange juice. No, I owe myself an explanation. That's why I said it. And you guys. You guys matter to me. I show up for my fans as well. I don't just show up for me. I show up for everyone. I do. Because how long have we been doing lives? Years. Who's been with me this whole time through the ups and downs? My fans. So at the end of the day, right, it's not me trying to like suck up. It's just like, it's real, I guess, right? Like it is. It's real. When everyone's against me, my fans, who's there for me? People that love me. And there is some fans that will be against me in certain particular ways, and they have every right to be. I don't think I've been right about everything, just like you guys haven't been right about everything. But we're also human beings learning and growing, so, and we also go through things and things happen. That's everybody though. That's literally everybody, right? Literally everybody goes through things. And some lessons are shit, right? Some lessons suck, right? But that's life too, right? Yeah, no, you know, no one's specialer than nobody. Nobody's specialer than nobody, I'm telling you that for free. Doesn't matter who you are or what you do. No one's special than nobody. As much as you want it to be like that because it gives us excitement, but it's not true. I'm gonna have some orange juice. Not much. Made some lettuce wraps. Gotta pick up my car soon. Listening to a Christian podcast. This guy. I'm gonna play it in the background. Just while I do things, it's fun to listen to things, you know?
All right, welcome to this week's episode of The Higher Self. I'm really excited about this one.
This is
this one has to do with the brain.
Dr.
And I've got
Patrick Porter. Oh no.
Porter with me this week.
Danny Morell.
Award-winning author, educator,
Danny
and
Morell.
entrepreneur with over 20 years of experience in the personal development industry. He previously ran the world's largest self-help franchise and has sold over 3 million self-help products globally. His latest innovation, Brain Tap, which I'm just gonna pause and show it to you guys because this thing is incredible.
Instead, a lesson I learned too
using
is
light and sound technology paired with Dr.
instead of being worried about what you're doing, be grateful for the experiences you're going through. Because everything has a lesson. So when you're going through something hard, be grateful that you're going through the experience, right? Always be grateful. You guys know Danny? That's sick. I don't know you guys knew Danny.
It's one of those things where, because I use the device, I hear your voice, and Jen does as well. And like, it's just wonderful to have you here because I think what you're doing is incredible.
I just saw this guy today.
Thank you. Yeah, we're out to better a billion brains, and you're helping.
So let's start with the basics. Talk to me about why people should start paying attention to their brain.
Well, back in the 80s when I invented the first portable light and sound machine, we thought stress was bad then. Right? We thought, man, that's crazy. There was no internet. There was no downloads. There was no Instagram. There's no social media. So the stress is compounded. We call it low-level chronic stress. So when our body's designed to have a high stress impact and then have a downtime so it can recover. Right now, when it doesn't recover, that means there's a few things that are happening, but just for the listeners right now, the biggest thing is your liver is holding 25 grams of sugar. Every time you get a stressful event, it pumps that out into the bloodstream. That's like eating a candy bar, every stressful event. So, but if you're under chronic low-level stress, the insulin pump just keeps dripping. And so what that does, it puts all the rest of the biological system in a state of fight or flight. So it's not just, when people say we have a mental health disorder out there today, we do, but it's a physiological problem more than it is a psychological problem because people just don't know how to get out of their own mind to refresh. We crave periods of disassociation. It's unfortunate though, people choose to do that with negative things like drugs and alcohol and gaming, things like this that might be bad for the brain instead of good for the brain.
I get that. So talk to me. The dad in me is kicking in right now because I've got 3 boys. I've got a little girl, we can tell with Selena. We can tell that whenever she even watches TV, she could literally just watch like Miss Rachel, which is supposed to be something very like good for kids. She changes. Like she literally becomes. She starts to get more volatile emotionally. She starts to get crankier. Why is that happening, first off? And then second, what is being on these cell phones all day long doing to us?
Okay. Well, first with the television or computer screens, your brain, even though you think you're watching a movie, your brain is actually looking at millions of pixels, and they're all changing from red, green, and blue. And you might have seen the movie with Dustin Hoffman, Rain Man, where he drops a box of toothpicks and he says 1,247. He goes, how do you know that? He counted them. Well, our brains are counting every pixel change, even though you're not consciously doing it. You're not consciously changing 50 billion cells per second. You're not constantly taking all the light input and changing it into what we're making up of this room, because neuroscience says we're making up 90% of it. So all this is being made up at the speed of thought. Really, we're thinking about things, we're changing things, we're adapting to things. So our brain is designed to take in information and transmit information. In fact, our eyes are designed to do that with light.
Rain Man, no.
I don't understand that. Our eyes bring in light and transmit light energy. It's through the mitochondria.
What's Rain Man? Nicole, thank you. Good movie. I gotta check that out. Toppers, thank you. Rain Man is a movie. No, I figured that. I just don't know what's it about. Nice. Beauty with Tom Cruise. Nice. I gotta check out. I still gotta check out. What's it called? Beautiful Mind. And Dustin Hoffman. Oh wow. Cousin Vinny too. I am so full, guys. Holy moly. I could literally explode. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, nice and full. Keep down in it. Yeah, we could do a movie night one day. For sure. How does it feel responsible for this you? Way better. Oh my god. People will insult you, saying, I help you, you can't go to the store by yourself, blah, blah, blah. Dude, I can do whatever I want by myself. If I need to do something, I do it. The problem is I got everyone trying to help me. So I'm letting everyone help me, right? But when I need to do something, of course, I go get it done. Like, I just don't like doing pointless things, because then you feel pointless, right? So yeah, it feels good doing it yourself, right? But you live and you learn. That goes for everybody. You live and you learn. So that's a blessing, to be honest. As hard as it gets, I have a hard head. Sandra, thank you. So I'm okay, you know? Right? Thanks, guys. Toppers, thank you. No, but I get it. Like, at the end of the day, the things that you ignore come back at you. So if you're not, if something's telling you to do something and you're not doing it, then there's a problem. You know, so I should have been moved out a long time ago. So I don't think I'll ever go back to living with anybody, to be honest with you. Unless I have to, right? Unless I go bankrupt and I have to, I don't know. But I think I'd rather go to a homeless shelter, to be honest with you. Why? Because I figured out myself, like, I don't like the feeling of being in, I need my own home. I need my own house. I need my own stuff. I need to get on my own 2 feet. I don't need to be with other people. I don't. It's just, that's probably the worst. I've done it my whole life, you know, since I was young. And the most peace I've ever felt is being alone. And you learn more about yourself. You don't always have people's opinions. You don't all, even if people aren't saying opinions, they're walking through opinions, like, you know what I mean? So it's better to just have your own stuff. Right? No, like, at the end of the day though, you only have so much control over what you can do, of course, but you do your best to get as free as you can, you know? Everything else is, it's not freeing. Even driving on the highway is not freeing. Like, you got everyone trying to turn this, everyone's opinions, right? So it's like, you do your best to get as free as you can. And that's why I say get as close as you can to God. And that, because that's the freeing feeling. And it's for you, like, it's for your mind, it's for your body, it's for the feeling that you feel, you know? What time equals money equals time. So people work really hard so one day they can have that free time. They work hard so they can have that, right? Things get in the way though. Stacy, thank you. Right, like, but it's all bad habits that get in the way. It's all trying to feel like, so you just have to work until you just have to do your best every day. Just keep working. And when something's driving you AWOL, you leave it, right? You go until you can't do it anymore, you know? Most people are comfortable though. They want to be comfortable, but they're not even comfortable. So it's like, I'm gonna pretend I'm comfortable on my dad's couch in Niagara, but realistically, that's not making me comfortable. I need to get out of the house and do something. Like, that's what it's telling me to do, right? So it's just like, yeah, false sense of security, exactly. But I get how that's hard for people because, you know, it's even hard for me, it's hard for everybody. That false sense of security. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I guess it is just a lifelong lesson. Like, it's a lifetime, you know? You just kind of, I feel like once you get sick of something, you move on. But then I think people think, oh, what if I don't do it on time? Your timing is your timing. You don't need to be loaded rich and all this stuff, and unless you want to, until you get to that point, but your timing is your timing. So I wouldn't worry too much about that because no one really cares, and you don't even care at the end of the day. So why care? But care. I don't know. It's complicated, isn't it? So complicated, huh? Frick. But there's always something good. There's always something good. You know, we can go on TikTok, watch funny videos right now, laugh, you know? We can go for a walk in the beautiful weather, feel good, breathe the air. We can have some water that makes us feel nice and hydrated, you know? You go take a nap if you want. You gotta work, go work, enjoy it, work hard, you know? You need to go to the hospital, you go to the hospital, right? Debbie, thank you. So there's always something, right, to do. Oh my gosh, I've never been this tired. Yeah, there's so many good days, exactly. Life's not always hard. But you learn life too, so you're like, yo, I'm gonna work harder so I have more time, like, in my head, like freedom. So like, you know, when you work really hard, like right now I'm tired, and that's a good feeling, you know? So you just keep working to feel better. And you realize that hard work pays off, not just money-wise or any of that, just everything, your life, you know? Hard work pays off mentally, emotionally, you know? So you just keep moving forward, right? And learn from your mistakes is the other thing. You just learn from your mistakes. That's all you can do. Don't keep repeating the same mistakes to kind of put some self of, yeah, this is right, or this is what I have to do. You learn that to make you feel good. Don't do that. You know? Right? But that's also a lesson. Because sometimes we think like, oh no, I'm gonna do this, or like, like maybe this. Eventually you're gonna drive yourself nuts and you'll stop doing it either way. Right? Oh yeah, so quiet. It is nice, because usually it's loud, you know, but it's nice. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice. Another good lesson is I know this sounds whatever, but do what's right for you for your peace. Don't feel obligation. That's not a good feeling. So do what's right for you to feel peaceful. You know? So don't look at it as a bad thing. Because it's like sometimes you feel like it's a bad thing, but don't look at that as a bad thing. Like sometimes you can be like, oh, but like this and that, or you know, it takes work. You're like, yeah, so does feel like everything takes work, right? Feeling good. So just don't look at it. Look at that every small step you're taking forward is a good step. Like look at it like that, you know? Every small step you're taking forward, that's a good step. You know? Mary, thank you. Diane, thank you. Right? Oh, dude, I'm so full. Oh. Guys, at the end of the day, we're all human. That's you gotta realize too. Diane, thank you. At the end of the day, we're all human. That's like where you have to keep reminding yourself. Thank you. Thank you. What did you eat? I had lettuce wraps with taco sauce, cheese, and I sprinkled some crunched up Doritos on it. And I had orange juice. I had like 4 lettuce wraps. Like I just finished another whole thing of red meat. Like I am meat out. You know? Oh man. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take a nap right now though, so I'm gonna leave pretty soon. I'm having a tough time with things right now, trying to hang in there, but it's very difficult. Yeah, I know a lot of people that are, but if you're having a tough time, just realize there's always something to feel good about. There's always people that are going through worse, but I don't like to hear that, but just, I don't like to say that stuff. Like there's always people that like to go through, because like whatever, like we're not comparing, that's the first step we don't wanna do. But if you're going through something, just start getting rid of things. If you overthink too much, stop overthinking. But what if I have to fix this? I feel, no, you're in the rat race. Get out of the rat race. You gotta realize nobody really cares about you. At the end of the day, I was the first person that thinks everyone cares about me. You guys know that. I was putting myself out there, smiling, loving it. You know, no one really cares about me, guys. You guys care about me for sure, but at the end of the day, people care about themselves. And that's not a bad thing to say. But what I mean by that is like, no one's better than you and you're not better than anyone else. So like, and I don't want you guys to say I do care, because I'm not saying it like that. You have to hear what I'm saying. That's a small way of saying it. You know, I'm talking bigger picture. Right? You get what I'm saying. Right? So, because it's for my own realization too, it's for my own health as well. So I'm trying to help you as well. Right? So at the end of the day, yeah, it's just about survival. Someone said it just like, so like, don't worry. Don't worry about what other people think about you. Don't worry about what you have to do better next time. Just chill. That's what you're messing up on. All the people that make mistakes are the people that aren't relaxed. They're just jumping it. So just chill. It doesn't, you'll figure it out, is what I say. You will figure it out. If that's tomorrow, if that's the next day, whatever that is, eventually you will figure it out. So you don't have to worry. Right? And it's not, the attitude I'm trying to change with people is for them to understand that it's not about writing this story for yourself. It's not about that. It's not about, like, people say like, oh, it's a part of trying, like making mistakes, blah, blah, blah. No, we're done hearing that, guys. It's over. We don't have to tell ourselves the story that the whole world's telling. Compare. It all equals to that. What it really means at the end of the day is just get over it. That's what I learned. Like, you take what you want to take, but my belief is just let it go. You've been trying too hard for too long, and it's not getting you anywhere. Where is it actually getting you? Like this. That's why you're driving yourself AWOL. Because you're like picking the apple, picking the orange, picking the apple, picking the orange. You ever heard the saying, chicken with their head cut off? Just let go. Just let go and do your best to feel good. That's it. Let go and do your best to feel good. You want water? Go try to get some water. Right? It's the overthinking that's killing people. And I don't mean physically. I just mean it's telling you something. Your body, so it is physical, but it's telling you something. It's telling you to stop. It's telling you to just move on. Right? You gotta listen to yourself. Right? I think like more help than I'll ever get from therapy or anything is the help I give myself. I can talk to therapists, I can talk to this. At the end of the day, I realize she's even interested in me in certain ways. No one's gonna hold your hand really and teach you what you need to be taught. Nobody. The only real person that's gonna help you is just you. So if that's too much pressure, that's the pressure I believe you need. And no one's in control of your life. Just because I tell you this is not me controlling you. That's impossible. This is me telling what I believe. Because I'm a human just like you're a human. There's no influence. There's none of that. All that stuff is an excuse to put things on other people and say, oh, but Will told me this. That's all it is. It's just an excuse. So then you can deflect. Take ownership for you, because it's not because I want you to be a better person. It's because you have to. It's because you have to. You have to. Right? But yeah, that's it. That's it. You don't gotta do anything. You don't gotta want it. You don't gotta do anything. You don't. You don't. Stacy, thank you. You don't. It's your choice. Why? Because you're a human being. That is a living person, a living thing. Reeds, thank you. Ann, thank you. Lady Ange, thank you. Reeds, thank you. Alright, time to go nap. Oh, thanks, Tracy. No problem. I'm here to try my best because I love myself and I love people, and most importantly, I love life. So I'm here trying my best. That's all. Grotto Girls, thank you. Thank you all you guys. Thank you. Tappers, thank you. I'll see you guys later. I gotta go to my caddy, so I'll see you guys tonight.